Hey, what's good, YouTube? I am excited. Got a crystal opening that I've been looking forward to. Took a little break from the arena, and I need to go make myself some food because I haven't eaten all day. But SA just ended, and so I'm gonna pop some of these crystals and see if we can't get some more catalysts, man. We've been cruising in the catalyst department, and be really great to try and get a few more fully formed class ones. Let's pop this one. I can't remember where I got this one from. I'm assuming it's Alliance War. I can't remember. I don't keep track of that stuff. I'm just in Alliance War because I want shards. I mean, I want to help my alliance too, right, guys? So I've got a funny story to tell when we do this one crystal in a little bit. So hopefully I can remind myself to tell that. Not a boot, not an arena boost. Is that an arena boost? That's a crappy arena boost too. Anyway, I'm going to need some of those when item use starts because I am trying to grind for it. That's the one I got a funny story about. I'm trying to grind for Hyperion because I want to dupe my Hyperion, and I really need to because I just got this feeling I'm not going to drop him from a crystal for a long time. And excuse me. And he's just such a great champ. And as soon as I can dupe him, I got a bunch of Sig Stones waiting for him, and then he's gonna go to R5, and he's gonna be a boss. I saw guys, some of the really experienced players and YouTubers that have been doing, 5.2 with with Hyperion, and he seems to just be like the answer to a lot of those nodes. I don't really think he was the answer to the collector in some of the videos I saw. It seemed like Vision really handled him well, and I think Seaton ran his OG Daredevil against him too. But yeah, but I mean, point being, I mean, I think Vision was the answer to a lot of those nodes, or I'm sorry, Hyperion was the answer to a lot of those nodes. So if I can get mine up to R5 and Awakened, he should be really great to use for some of the higher level stuff that I honestly haven't even touched yet. I mean, maybe that makes you all think less of me, but that's cool. Oh, speaking of people thinking less of me, I totally had my first hater on YouTube. Some guy or girl, I don't know, trolled me in Romanian, I think it was, and they basically said one of my on one of the comments, "You don't have any R5s. You suck at this game. You should quit." I think that's what I mean. I put it into Google Translator. Maybe somebody that's Romanian out there can look at my channel and find that comment and maybe clear it up for me. But made me feel kind of bad for a second. Then I was like kind of proud. Like finally got a first hater. I'm moving up. So anyway, these map 3 ones, guys, weren't very yeah, this was pretty disappointing. So 6 out of 6, all we got were some tier 4 basic frags. So alright, those were the map 3s. Let's bust these map 4s. And so yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, how everybody did in Alliance Quest this last week. I know it just ended this morning for me. I'm in the Eastern time zone, Detroit. So I know that it ends for everybody differently all over the world. So let me know how you guys did, what maps you guys are in. We had a pretty good week, I felt, as an alliance. I mean, we had a couple rough spots, but altogether, I felt like we had a pretty decent week. Ran map 4, and then I can't remember which one it was, which time it was, I should say, that we ran map 5. But we ran map 5 and did fairly well in one of the battle groups. The other battle group just kind of struggled getting off the ground because it's just a couple of really tough nodes, and we haven't really done it that much since the new season started, so we didn't really know who was underneath all the question marks. And there's a really tough abomination, man, on that first phase on the interior right path, I think it is. And his poison was just brutal, I guess, and it just chewed up a couple of our guys. So you gotta have a bleed or a poison immune champ on that one. to deal with it, and I just don't think we were expecting that, and kind of stalled out a little bit of that first phase for us. But then a couple of guys took down Mordo, did a really great job, and then we just kind of ran out of time in the second phase. But I mean, it's all good. The guys in the other battle group got the completion. They were playing really well. Got a couple of our high level guys that were just really 1,000 there. But any class? No, there's the class. 75. Okay. Hey, what did we form? Oh, we formed something. Oh, I think we formed a science one. I think I was pretty close on that. I think I'm at 1 now. I have 1 science, tier 4 science. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, how you all did in Alliance Quest, and what maps you guys are running, and how you guys have liked the new season so far. I think I'd said in my last Alliance Quest Crystals video that I feel like I've finally gotten a little bit of timing better on Dormammu. I played against him, I think the third map 4 that we ran, and I felt like I played pretty good against him, and then I realized how much health I actually took off of him, and then I was kind of embarrassed. But I mean, fortunately, one of our officers came in and freaking trashed him. So I feel like I'm finally getting a little bit of timing against him. I mean, I managed to hit him, more than twice before I got smoked. But whoops. So I mean, I feel like finally in Alliance Quest, I'm getting a little timing with the boss, but all that's contingent on if I actually get there, right? I mean, there's just a couple hard paths, and I've been really grateful to have my Scarlet Witch, because she's been able. I mean, she really handles Hyperion. I mean, I was joking with one guy in my alliance, and I was like, because I trashed him on the phase 3. He's on that top left, and I came through and just smashed him with Scarlet Witch, and he was like, "Oh, good job." He was hit me up on Kick, and I was like, "Oh yeah, man, I've just owned Hyperion this map," and I was like, "Well, but there's always the one tomorrow, so who knows, man? If Hyperion pulls my card tomorrow, that's the way it goes down sometimes, right?" So not too bad for the map 4 crystals, 325, 350, 4,000. So a little bit there, man. Every little chunk helps. So, and we ran map 5 once, so I have a map 5 crystal. So let's get this guy open. And come on, give me a fully formed something, man. Mutant would be nice, because I got Wolverine that I'd really like to take to R5. Science would be nice, but I'm not close to anything. I want Quake to go R5. Wolverine might be the one, though, man, if I can get another mutant one. Oh, there's some science. Upgraded item, bonus item, and that's it. Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, whatever. Okay. All right, make sure we got all those done. Yeah, I think those are all the Alliance Quest crystals there, so cool. Oh, except for this one. Oh, my funny story. So, I woke up this morning, and one of the officers was on our chat. And he was like, "Hey guys, we should run map 1. There's like 6 hours left. We can do it. If we do this, and we do this, and we do this, like we just leapfrog each other on there, because there's only 3 paths. It's like we can get a map 1 crystal and get some revives out of it or whatever." And a couple guys were like, "All right, let's do it." And so, man, we just blitzed that map, and it was actually really fun, because it was almost like a race to like who can get to the sub bosses first. Oh, and a level 1 Alliance health. Oh, a great little bonus item. That's awesome. That's going to be completely useless for me. But it was actually really fun, and we knew we probably couldn't get enough guys on board in a short amount of time to run 2 battle groups in it. So we were just like, "Hey, we're gonna run 1. Nobody open battle group 2, and sure enough, man, not gonna say who it was, but I'm gonna call out a new guy. We have a newer guy to our alliance, and he opened up BG2, and so yeah, that kind of sucked. I mean, took a little hit on prestige because they didn't, they just didn't have enough time at that point. There's just not enough time with the 1 hour recharges. So I figured I just saw this in here, guys. I still got my login crystal, my hood login crystal. So let's cap off the video by doing this little guy, and see if maybe holding on to it for however long it's been, almost a week or something. See if holding on to it gives me a little bit better drop. We'll let it go all the way too. So anyway, that's my funny story about map 1. We just wanted to see, and it was actually really fun. It was really fun because everybody's checking back, leapfrogging each other. I just wanted to get a fight in because I felt like every time I got an energy, I was just bridging somebody else. Yay! It's 3-star hood day. All right. Well, the sig levels were or help, whatever. I love playing with him anyway, man. As far as the, just an arena and stuff, he's such a fun character. He's just got such great abilities and animations and all that stuff. I mean, he's so cool. Really hoping to land him as a 4-star at some point because, man, if I got an awakening gem for him too, man, he'd go right to R4 and get awakened and have a bunch of SIGs dumped into him. So he's in my opinion, I mean, I think he's a really cool character, and I think he's really good. He's got a lot of good versatility and stuff on the game too. So, all right, well, cool guys. It's been real. It's been fun. Those are the Alliance crystals from this last week. Sorry it wasn't a little more exciting as far as the resources I gained, but hopefully you enjoyed my my revelries of running map 1 in under I think 5 hours. I think we ran in under 5 hours. So anyway, cool. Thanks for checking out the channel, guys. Any support you throw my way, likes, subscribes, really appreciate. So cool. I will check you guys on the next one. Take care.